The weirdest thing that happened to me at the museum, I was telling about the time capsule. We opened the time capsule, it was buried and been buried for 50 years. So we pulling all of the things out and drying out a lot of the things. And one of the things that they did do were all of the little community groups, they wrote letters to like their future self. So the junior civitans wrote a letter to the next junior civitans. And there was a letter in there to the DAR, the Daughters of the American Revolution. And one of the ladies that came to book club, she still does, that comes to the book club at the museum, is in the DAR. So I called her up and I said, hey, your group's got a letter here. And she was like, oh, yay, that's so awesome. And I had an intern and part-time staff at that point when that summer when we were pulling all the stuff out. And I was like, okay, guys, I'm putting the letter for the DAR on the corner of my desk. And we went back downstairs and we're going through more stuff and drying it out and trying to, you know, send pieces to the right people. And the lady stopped by to get it. And I was like, let me run upstairs and grab it. It was gone. Like, you gotta be kidding me. No. And so asking the intern and the part-time staff, and like, did you guys move that? No, we didn't move it. We knew she was coming. And I was like, oh no, we looked everywhere. And I was like, I'm so sorry. She's like, it's okay. Next time I'm, bye, I'll get it.
Yeah.
And she leaves. Then come in the next morning, go downstairs into the bathroom, and it was laying in the bathroom. What? And there's no way, there was no reason, nobody would have carried it into the bathroom. It was very odd. But what was the weirdest thing is when we opened it, the letter was written by Iona Bellamy, who owned that house, the Bellamy House. That was her house. She was known to be a little cantankerous. There was a pear tree out in front of the house that the kids would love to walk by and grab a pear off of because they're on their way to the Kernersville Elementary. And she would run out there and tell them to stop getting her pears off her tree. And so she was kind of known to be a little, fussy, I guess, at times. But anyway, I was like, it's Iona that's always moving my things.
That's
and after that,
funny.
I would always say, Iona, please don't move this. Iona, please give me my things back.
Yeah.
And so her granddaughter got a kick out of that. But so she'd been the one that wrote the letter. But how it got from my office upstairs, downstairs to the bathroom, we don't know. Because the next morning I came in, I was the only one there. I walked in to the kitchen and then into the bathroom because it was added on later when the house was built. It didn't have indoor plumbing.
Okay.
And so the bathroom was off of the kitchen. And I walked down there and I was like, well, how did this letter get here? I looked everywhere.